Hello and welcome to Debbie Loves Designing. Well, I made these lovely earrings. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Long drop double earrings with hearts on them, red hearts. They're absolutely lovely. They were so easy to make. I've also made them in a larger charm, black heart charm. And I've made one earring in white, so I want to show you how to make the other one. So what you will need is 2 charms of your choice for each earring, so that'll be 4 charms. Because I'm making 1 pair of earrings, so you're going to use 2 charms on each earring, so all together you'll need 4. But as I've already made 1 earring, I will only need 2. You're going to need 2 earring hooks for each earring, 2 jump rings that can open, one jump ring for each earring, so 2 jump rings. I'm assuming you're going to make a pair. You're going to need some jewellery making wire, about 22 gauge. I've already cut mine. I've cut the longer one to 5 centimeters and the shorter one to about 3 centimeters, but obviously you can do however long or short you want the earrings to be. But this is jewellery making wire, 22 gauge, nice and strong. And also, as I said, the earring hook, I actually made mine earring hook, just 1 jump ring for each earring. So you need 2, because it's a jump ring for each earring, and that it can open across. Equipment you're going to need is some cutters. I've already cut my wire. You're going to need round nose pliers, and you're going to need chain nose pliers, and also you'll need flat nose pliers as well. Pick up the longer piece of the wire, the longest strand, and we're going to pick up a round nose pliers, and we're going to just hold the end like that, the end of the wire, make sure there's nothing there. So we're going to pick up the wire, we're going to place the round nose pliers at the end, and then just turn it gently to form a loop, like so. We're not going to close it completely because we need to open it afterwards. So one's going to go that way, and then we're going to go to the other end of the wire and form a loop going the other way. So just get to the end, and like that, make sure there's nothing there, and just gently turn it to form a loop. We're not going to close it completely because we need to open it afterwards. So one's going to go that way, and then we're going to go to the other end of the wire and form a loop going the other way. So just get to the end, and like that, make sure there's nothing there, and just gently turn it to form a loop. So you should have one loop going that way and the other loop going the opposite way. So if I just bring it nearer, okay? So one loop, so I'm just going to bring it a bit nearer now. Okay, one loop going that way and one loop going the opposite way. So if you can see, I don't want out of focus. The loop that way and that one that way. Put that down for a minute. Then pick up your other strand, and we're going to make loops in both sides, but they're going to go the same way, same direction. So just clip the end and gently turn it. We're not going to close it too much because I'm going to have to open it soon. I'm just starting off. Go to the other side and get the end of the pliers, make sure there's nothing there, and just kind of gently form a loop so that you've got both loops going the same direction this time. So it should be like one there and one there. It doesn't matter about closing it too much because we're going to go back to it. So the next thing we're going to do is pick up your earring hook, and then we're going to pick up our jump ring. Make sure the jump ring's closed, and then we're going to simply hook it on. And then we'll pick up our round nose pliers, and we're going to bring it together so we could close it like that. So it should look like that, like a little hoop is hanging like that. So the next thing we're going to do is open this one, open this jump ring across like that, slightly. Pick up the shortest of the strand like that. I think we could actually close that now. So I'm going to go in. I'm just going to close the top one like that. Make sure it's closed like a P. Close that now. And then we're going to just pick up the earring and thread it onto the jump ring. Just bring it nearer, yeah, then just thread it on. Yes, just thread it on like that. And then you're going to pick up your flat nose pliers, and then you're going to close it. Then I'll pick up my chain nose pliers like that and close it together, bring it together like that till it's closed. Or you can just use your hand and bring it together. Just make sure that you've closed that gap there. So it should look something like this. Could be an earring really. And the wire that I'm using is quite soft, so when I press around here and here, it makes a little pattern, but I don't mind. Like you can see the little marks, but I like that because I think it makes it look textured. Then we're going to pick up our charm, then put it on. Then just hook it on. Hook it on like that. And pick up either our chain nose or our flat nose pliers. And just close the loop. So it should look something like that. I'm going to just put that down for now. And then we're going to pick up our longer stem. Now with this one, we want to find where the loops that's coming inwards, and then we're going to thread on the charm. So we're going to turn it around and then get our pliers, pick up the round nose pliers and then open it slightly. Open it slightly like that and just thread it on. And as I say, this wire I'm using is a bit soft, so every time I press on it, it's going to leave a mark on this wire. This is the first time me using this type of wire, so it makes a little mark. But it didn't on my other wire, but this is aluminium, so it just makes pattern. But I like the patterns, like little dents on it. So it should look like this, and then at the top is the front, the hoop's going across that way. So you're going to slightly open it with your round nose pliers, just a bit like that. Then you're going to pick up the part of the other earring, and with the front loop facing, you're going to just put that on there, because you need to have the short one there first, then the long one. And then pick up either your flat nose pliers or your chain nose pliers, and then just close it in. Right, so it should look something like this, the short one here and the long one here. So the next thing you're going to do is pick up the earring wire and pick up either your flat nose or chain nose pliers and slightly move the earring across, the opening across, and then we're going to make sure we're going to hang the earring onto it. Make sure you kind of hang it the right way, make sure you're hanging it the right way, as you want the hearts to be hanging the right way. So you're going to just hook it on, then you're just going to close it in. Just going to clamp it and then close it in like that. So it should be looking like this. So you've got yourself a nice pair of earrings. Should be looking like this. You've got yourself a nice pair of earrings. This is in white. And I'll show you again the pair that I made previously. These are in red. So I've got red, the white ones, the white hearts, and the slightly bigger black heart charm earrings. I think they look really nice. I even like the back of the earring, so maybe you could hang it that way if you want. So thank you so much for taking time out to watch my channel. If you've got any comments or any questions, please pop them down below. If you liked my channel, please consider subscribing and also press the like button as well. And if you want to follow me, I'll put my socials down below. And if you want to look at all the other fashion jewellery I make, I'll leave the link to my Etsy shop. Bye for now.